Week 8 around the UFL wrapped up Monday night. Salt Lake hosted Wichita in primetime. We have to start here because this game was a must-see. How about Barker on that catch? DJ Barker with a pretty one-hander with the left hand. And then it's halfback 2. That's Lakeem Hopkins with his first score of the season. 10-3. Salt Lake takes the lead over Wichita. Chris Delro carries the football like a loaf of bread, but it's effective. Juked out 2 Hornets and scores from 75 yards out, the 4th longest run in the UFL this season. But look out! On a field goal that would have given Wichita the lead just before the half, it's picked up by big number 95, Quintarius Simpson. We're never going to say your name again. It's your moment, buddy. All the way to the house with just a couple seconds left in the half. Third quarter, Jay Carter, only 1 incompletion in the first half. It was his 3rd game of the season, completing at least 80% of his passes. Carter to Chris Allure in the end zone, 24-10 Hornets. Then the interception for Wichita goes to John Howard, his 6th pick of the season. Chris Allure gets caught up by the turf monster. And that's your 3rd play of the night of over 50+. Deep ball, Noah Neely, you are disgusting. What a beautiful catch. Over the shoulder, then Chris Allure scores. 31-17, Raylan Witten wide open. Can't leave him wide open. One of the best tight ends in the game. BK Solberg trying to get things going. Jumpman, Timothy Shea in the back of the end zone. Makes it 31-24 and then put him in a body bag. Chris Allure is smacked. And the recoveries from Harper do. How do you do? All the way to the end zone for a score to tie it at 31. Salt Lake tacked on 2 more field goals, and Wichita was denied on the final play of the game at the 2-yard line. Hornets win a thriller, 37-31, and improve to 6-1. Miami at Washington. Rob Crone to Buck Wild. You doesn't get any more perfect than that. 43-yard strike makes it 7-0 Miami, 7-3 Washington. Cutting the deficit to 4 and then cutting Boletsky's hair on a safety tackle. 7-5 now. Late in the second quarter, TJ Stevens getting cooking lessons from Gordon Ramsay back there. Fires it into the red zone. Washington's in business. Stevens with a little whip over to the left. Gets the score, 7-12. Field goal just before the half for Miami. Would make it 12-10 at the break. Then Tiberius Bovine Jr., whose house escaped a tornado while he was playing the game, like by a mile. Terrell Cooper with a touchdown for Miami. They go up by 5. And then it's TJ Stevens on an option keeper. Scoring for the Knights, taking the lead, but the 2-point conversion was no good. How about this shot? Rob Crone on the money. That ball 61 yards in the air, 61-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. Wild second of the night, and then Ron Haynes comes out of nowhere and takes it away. His first career touchdown. He had 2 interceptions in this game after not getting a pick in his first couple since joining the UFL. Now 30-18. It's Bullet Boletsky time. Just bleeding out the clock. Washington's 32nd ranked run game in the league compiled just 37 rushing yards on this day. Miami was better all the way around. They scored the final 16 points in this one to beat the Knights 33-18. Miami's 5-2. Motor City at Albuquerque. Jack Brown is the quarterback for Motor City, and Ace Fennick is the recipient of that. Jimmy Lorenzo has reignited this run game for Motor City. He breaks out on their opening possession. Then Brown with a play action to King Richard from 1 yard out. Richard's first touchdown of the season. Dennis Tolbert for Albuquerque hitting Tarkington Jr. inside the red zone. Then off the play fake, Tolbert to Bo Braxton in the back of the end zone. Makes it 7-7. Motor City tacks on a field goal 10-7 late in the second quarter, but Albuquerque is not done. Tolbert, all kinds of time, fires to the sideline. That's Tarkington with another catch. Then on a little whip route into the end zone for the score on the final play of the first half. Makes it 14-10. Albuquerque got aggressive. The problem is that in the second half, they couldn't get anything going. It was all Motor City. Jack Brown to James Walters on back-to-back plays there. Then Brown with a pump fake and finds a crosser for the score. And the moves, 17-14 Motor City. Next play, Tarkington Jr. loses the ball in the backfield. It wouldn't have mattered if it was an incomplete, not incomplete. It was a backwards pass, and it's knocked out of his hands, picked up by Ford, and just like that, Motor City had all the momentum. The Mustangs outscore Albuquerque 17-0 in the second half and win 27-14. Motor City, winners of 2 straight. They're 4-3. Houston at New Orleans, just a 5-hour trip down I-10 for this Great West versus Great East Conference clash. DJ Simeon getting into the red zone for Houston, already up 3-0. And then deep down the depth chart, it's Armstrong with the touchdown. 10-0 Houston. They tack on a field goal to make it 13-0. Heading into the locker room, New Orleans searching for offensive answers. The league's worst in terms of yards per game in the league. But how about Ray Chapatulis? Beautiful run down the sideline, helping New Orleans get set up after a deep shot to Neville. This is Cameron Bailey with the touchdown. 13-7. Trevor Neville had a 57-yard catch on that drive, but too much DJ Simeon for Houston. Play fake to him on the 1. And then Shanahan says, I'll do it myself. 1-yard rushing touchdown, and that's his first rushing touchdown of the season. Made it 19-7. The 2-point conversion is good. 21-7 Hurd, and they're all over the claws at this point. Pass over the middle, complete. Then it's DJ Simeon one more time, 28-7. And it's getting ugly in New Orleans, but the Claws had no quit. Witchah LaFouche can run. Had a fumble earlier in the game, but doesn't fumble here. Gets it into the red zone with 7.5 to go. 30 seconds later, LaFouche again. All kinds of time. Finds the open man and scores. 28-14, 3rd and 11. Gotta have it. The sidearm slinger. Throws it for a first down. New Orleans still in this thing. 2 minutes left. LaFouche one more time. But too little too late. They could not get DJ Simeon and the Herd off the field fast enough. That was 8 minutes in UFL heaven. Houston wins 28-21.